Hello, welcome to Margaret's Storytime. Today, we're going to hear the story of the Elves and the Shoemaker by the Brothers Grimm. This story is a classic tale collected by the Brothers Grimm, beloved storytellers who preserved many timeless fairy tales. Their stories often highlight the magic of kindness, the value of gratitude, and the rewards of hard work. Through their collection, they've shared lessons that resonate across generations and cultures. Are you ready? Let's dive into our story. The Elves and the Shoemaker by the Brothers Grimm. Once upon a time, there lived a poor shoemaker. Despite his hard work, he could only afford enough leather to make one last pair of shoes. One evening, he carefully cut the leather, ready to craft the shoes the next morning. But little did he know, something magical was about to happen. When the shoemaker awoke the next morning, he was astonished to find the leather had been turned into a beautiful pair of shoes. The craftsmanship was flawless, far beyond his skill. A wealthy customer soon came by and paid a good price for the shoes, allowing the shoemaker to buy more leather. The next evening, he prepared another set of leather, and once again, by morning, a perfect pair of shoes appeared. This continued night after night, bringing the shoemaker and his wife prosperity and joy. But they couldn't help but wonder who their mysterious helpers were. One night, the shoemaker and his wife decided to stay awake and hide behind a curtain to see who was helping them. To their amazement, two tiny elves appeared, wearing tattered clothes. They worked tirelessly, stitching and crafting the leather into the most exquisite shoes. The shoemaker's wife was moved by the elves' kindness and dedication. She said, "We should thank them for their help." So, she sewed tiny clothes, and the shoemaker made tiny shoes for the elves. They left the gifts on the workbench the next evening. When the elves arrived and saw the gifts, their faces lit up with joy. They put on the new clothes and danced merrily around the workshop. Then, they left the shop and never returned. From that day forward, the shoemaker's business thrived, and he and his wife lived happily ever after, grateful for the elves' generosity. Now that our story is over, let's take a moment to think about today's tiny tales. What was your favorite part? And what did it make you think about? So remember, just like this story showed us, kindness and gratitude can inspire others and bring joy to everyone involved. By showing appreciation and helping those around us, we create a circle of generosity that makes the world a better place. Here's a little question to think about. How can you show gratitude to someone who has helped you in a small or big way? Tell someone close to you, and maybe you can talk about why. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was so much fun to share this story with you, and I can't wait to bring you more magical tales very soon. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to subscribe for more. There are many more stories waiting to be told here at Margaret's Storytime. See you next time.